Okay, Tim, so hey, you and I finished talking about an hour ago online. I was just discussing with Mark about your game idea, so we're thinking that's pretty cool. We're gonna be playing a 35-point game today. So we're just gonna go over the table and deployment and all that crap before we get started. So we've decided to play Throwdown, which will be Mark's first mission-based game and my first in a long time. Just so you know, you probably don't remember, I don't know. Throwdown is one of the control area games. So the whole idea is that there is a 10-inch circle, 8 inches in from either side of the board, the center point of the circle, that is. So we've decided to make these forests the control circles. So of course our normal 4 foot by 4 foot table. Lots of difficult terrain. That in the center is water, even though it's very, very dusty. Trust me, it's water. Okay. Then over here is our 35-point lists. Of course, I am running Rahn. That's Rahn. Hi, Rahn. We've got the Hydra and the Phoenix, and we've got the 2 Arcanists and the 2 Magisters attached to them. We have the full unit of Riflemen, along with their Officer and Standard. And then we have the Haushail Battle Mages that actually have a little bit of paint on them now. Holy crap. And then this Mage Hunter Assassin is pretending to be a Soulless today, and she's going to hide in with the Mages. Over on Mark's side of the board, we have a lot of proxies, but that's fine. So we've got Commander Sorscha and Beast, and Mark's Kodiak was actually turning out pretty good. Still missing a head, though, and that's fine. Then we've got the Winter Guard infantry here with a rocket. That's the rocket here, and then that's Kovnik Joe. Trust me, he's not an Imperial Guardsman. And then the Officer and the Standard. Again, those really aren't Space Marines. Then the Manhunter, who has been aptly named Chuck Norris. Tchaikovsky, apparently. Then this guy here is a Widowmaker Marksman. And then we have the Winter Guard Rifle Corps with a mortar crew in the back. Again, totally not Space Marines. Okay, so we're going to do deployment and all that, and we'll catch you after that. Hello again. Okay, so Mark won off deployment, so he's done that first, and he's going to take first turn. So over on this side of the board, we have the Rifle Corps. Hiding behind the rock there, we've got the Mortar Crew. We've got the 2 Jacks, Beast and Kodiak. Sorscha's in the back there. And then we've got everything else, all his infantry. So yeah, that's
a wall of dudes.
Yeah, wall of dudes. Over here we've got my mages on the left side, the Riflemen along with Phoenix and his tagalongs, and then Ron and the Hydra, which is his guard dog, and his tagalongs. I think we're in for a rough game, so let's see how it goes. Say hi, Mark. Okay, I don't know why I go high voice. Anyway. Okay, so first turn has been basically uneventful. Everything ran up. Oh, I forgot to mention that Mark had the advanced deployment guys. So that was the Manhunter Chuck and the Widowmaker Marksman. They both deployed up 6 inches and then ran into the forest, immediately threatening me. So that's fantastic. Everything else moved up. The infantry, the Warjacks are back there. Sorscha's there. And the Mortar Crew are still way back there. I basically kind of trundled up a little bit here with my, cloggage of troops, so to speak. Things moved up over here. Ron attempted to cast Polarity Shield on the Phoenix, but he forgot that he had to be within 6 inches, and so...
Raise the tool.
Yeah, Polarity Shield didn't go off. So we'll fix that next turn. That is pretty much it. Okay, so it's the bottom of turn 2, and Mark is making life difficult for me. Like, seriously, difficult. So the Widowmaker actually drew first blood by shooting off one of the Riflemen and choosing to do a point, which is really annoying. Then the Manhunter had Balanced Charge cast on him, and he charged up to here and killed the Soulless.
Handedly.
Something like 15 plus points of damage on one swing, not with both. And then Sorscha cast her Fog of War, or whatever it is, effectively making these guys +6 defense sitting in the forest, which is really harsh. That makes them defense 18. Holy crap. So shooting is basically out of the question.
What a mother that.
The Warjacks actually just stayed there which I thought was odd for Mark. And these guys moved up in and then placed down the 4-inch AoE. And then on my side of the turn, I did it wrong. I had these guys fire their magic at the Manhunter. I should have charged in. As a result, everybody kind of whiffed, right? One guy hit and did 4 points of damage, not enough to kill him. If I had have just walked in and attacked, I would have been rolling twice as many dice at the same stat. So, live and learn.
Only half as many guys would have got to attack, though.
Yeah, I guess so. So, in order to take care of that, the Magister left the Phoenix's side and popped Chuck. Basically, what had happened is he had been here and was pushed up to here, and so the Magister killed him with
just in range.
With whip snap.
In range.
Yeah, just in range. The Rifleman moved up to cover the advance of the Magister, since they really don't have any other purpose in this game so far because there's nothing to shoot at. Jeez. So, the Phoenix moved over here in order to receive the Blessing of Polarity Shield. The Arcanist followed suit. The Hydra moved up and did nothing because shooting at defense, 16 models with a rat of 5 is not going to do anything, and I'm not going to bother boosting an attack to kill one model. Magister and the Arcanist followed suit. Rahn moved up and cast Chain Blast on these guys, and basically there was heavy wind or something. That's about it. And if Mark is the only one in the forest at the end of next turn, he wins handedly. So I can't let that happen. All right, Tim. So Mark's guys kind of hunkered in more. He moved Sorscha up, which turned out to be a good thing for me.
She's at 4.
Beast and Kodiak came out trying to hunt these guys. Basically, the Winter Guard stuck in there. I moved up the Hydra and then used Ron's Force Blast to push those guys out of the forest. Magister and the Arcanist are hiding over there. Phoenix shot and managed to kill one of the Winter Guard. Ron did more chain blasty stuff too. The mages and the Magister decided to hide back here to try and avoid Sorscha's feat, which I know is coming next turn.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
This is the turn of the kicking and the screaming.
And then the Rifleman moved up into sort of a chevron-y shape and CRA'd into Sorscha and did 13 points of damage. Seriously, if I had to roll 6s, I would have won. But that's okay. Now I'm going to get my face stomped.
Barely hit her, for the record.
Yeah, barely. She's defense 20 right now, and I rolled 22, so luck. All right. Okay, so it's the bottom of turn 4, and seriously, this game's getting out of hand. Okay, so basically, on Mark's turn, he charged in the Beast and Kodiak and wrecked the Hydra by throwing him.
Finish him off.
Left him with 3 health, but the mortar crew got a direct hit and did just enough damage to destroy him. The Rifle Corps here have laid down the 4-inch AoE. We'll cover the rest of Mark's turn first, I guess. So the Infantry Corps ran forward and demolished
the
frozen Riflemen, doing a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 casualties. That's pretty insane. And then on my side of the turn, I decided to feat with Rahn, casted Chain Blast, and actually hit Beast directly on and did 1 point of damage. It's not really what I was hoping for. The Scatter came back and landed here and didn't really do any damage or anything like that. He then TK'd the Phoenix forward. The Phoenix charged forward after the Magister hit Beast with Force Bolt and tried to knock him down. It didn't work. The Phoenix then charged in and
tore his arms off.
Yeah, tore off both of Beast's arms. So that was nice. Actually, you should take a look at the
shot of the card.
Yeah, the damage card. It was all columns 1, 2, 4, or 5, and 6. The center wasn't even touched. I think that's kind of amusing. Then Ron moved back here for a little bit of cover. The Arcanist didn't do anything. Let's see. These guys did nothing because, hey, they're still frozen. The mages then hopped up on the rock and decided to take pot shots at the infantry here.
Losing only 2 infantry.
Losing only 2 infantry thanks to
3 tough rolls.
Yeah. Thanks to Joe giving them tough, so Mark made
Forrest
3.
is invincible.
And this guy here, he made 2 tough rolls, and he's been moved 6 inches plus. Right? So you can tell how many times he's been hit. it's still really kind of anyone's game. So we'll see how it goes.
Get that scorn painted.
All right, so this has been a messy turn, and it's definitely very close to the end of the game. So Mark moved up with all his guys and flambéed the mages, leaving one that survived. The Jax, Mark did this fun little thing where he moved Beast just to the edge of Phoenix's melee range, not incurring a free strike. And then Kodiak charged in and did enough damage to take out his shields, but that's it.
Missed by one with the second attack.
Yeah, missed by one with the second attack. So that was basically his side of the turn. Oh, the Rifle Corps charged in and killed the Magister that used to be there. On my side of the turn, this little guy moved up and tried to pick off the standard and didn't work. Sorscha, in case you haven't noticed, is right there. The Rifleman decided to take a pot shot and failed miserably with a double one. The barrel got stuck, I guess. So this was like a do or die turn. So what happened here was Rahn has dropped all of the upkeep spells. The Arcanist came up to boost the Phoenix's damage rolls, giving them a +2. Rahn then cast Force Blast to push the two Jacks away from the Phoenix, freeing up his movement. Then TK'd him out of the forest, and then the Phoenix charged. And seriously, dude, he missed by one. He missed by one to kill Sorscha because she wind rushed. She was +2 defense. If it wasn't for that, I would have hit. I would have crushed her. The game would have been over. However, that is not the case. Yeah, please note, big grin on Mark's face, dick. So yeah, basically I'm down to 5 models on the table. Sorry, 6 models on the table. I don't know. We'll see.
Trying to catch smoke.
I'm gonna murder Mark at this point. Okay, so Mark killed that guy, which was the mage. The Rifleman ran up, took another pot shot at Sorscha, missed. Beast hit Phoenix for a couple points. Kodiak did sort of the same thing. The Arcanist boosted the Phoenix. Sorscha had froze the Phoenix. Rahn made the Phoenix move a little bit away from Beast. He still took a free strike, but Beast missed. The Phoenix shook it, charged Sorscha with a boosted attack. Guess what? Missed. Punch with his fist. Guess what? Missed.
It's like catching smoke.
Seriously, like Mark said, it's like trying to hit smoke. I don't know. All right, Tim. So it's 5:30, and which means it's 11:30 where you are. But you knew that. We've decided to call it because I got to go pick up Megan. But just to give you an idea, Phoenix ran up again and charged her and missed again. She windswept away, and she's hiding in the combat in there. Beast had come up and got backstrikes and actually knocked out his left arm and his movement system, which basically made him useless at this point, the Arcanist being too far away. But I had to keep them in there in order to try and keep somebody in the forest. The Kodiak charged Rahn and whiffed both attacks. So really, there was still a possibility for one of us to eke out a win, but we've been playing for like 2.5 hours, and we got to go pick up Megan. So yeah, that's that. This was an awesomely fought game. I'm a little shaken at this point because of how hard Sorscha was to kill, but
Smoke, man, smoke.
A good game all in all.
It's like trying to catch the wind.
Yeah, I got to go and upload this to YouTube later, so we'll talk to you later, Tim. Mark, what do you have to say?
Fuck yeah.
Words of wisdom. Okay.